Hey guys, this is Nirupam from the Underwater Photography Guide and Blue Water Photo. I'm here today with Sven from SeaLife Underwater Cameras to go over some of their newest and most exciting product line in 2020 and 2021. Let's get started. I'm here with Sven Harms from SeaLife. And for those of you that don't know, SeaLife is an innovator in the underwater camera market. They make their own cameras. They also are just getting into cell phone housings. And they've got some really cool new products in 2020 and 2021.
Great. Hey, thank you, Nirupam. I'm happy to show you our new SportDiver housing for the iPhone. This particular housing holds the iPhone 7 through the iPhone 12 Pro Max. It's a electronically controlled housing, meaning it actually functions with a small Bluetooth network inside the housing. And what it does is through our SportDiver app, it actually unlocks camera features that you can really only get with third-party camera features that you attach to your iPhone, or in this case, through our SportDiver app. Fit is really easy. You simply insert your camera into the housing. There are a number of tabs that hold the phone in place, and also these retention springs that keep the phone firmly in position. So the availability is now. We started to ship in early November, and we will have these throughout the holidays. There's no shortage or anything on these. Interesting thing about it is there's a two level protection system against leakage. One is a vacuum pressurization system where you pressurize the housing through a vacuum port. And the second is through a leak detection pad that is, I'm going to bring it up to the camera, that is at the bottom of the housing right there. And that will measure any sort of moisture and give you an audible and visible alarm. The housing also includes a red filter that is a underwater color correcting filter, and that can be removed or reattached underwater. We also sell the SportDiver with one of our Sea Dragon lights as a complete kit, and that's called the Sea Dragon SportDiver Pro 2500. So again, this one is available now. It's in stock, and we are shipping them daily.
I just had a couple of questions there.
Sure.
So I'm assuming that there's a SeaLife app that's used with the iPhone when you're
Yes.
shooting it in the housing.
Yeah.
And I was just wondering, are there any like special features in that app, or does it change the way the phone shoots at all in any way?
It does actually. So what you'll be able to do is, for instance, is shoot in RAW. You'll also be able to make manual adjustments in terms of f-stop, shutter speed. You'll be able to change the focus point. In other words, use your portrait mode. You'll be able to open a number of other features that are normally only available as an automatic feature. So the app is called the SportDiver app at the App Store.
Okay.
And I should add to that also that we're going to plan to have an Android version early 2021. Prior to the 21 summer season. The app is free. And by the way, the app is an exclusive app. It's not an app that's third party loaded with advertising or anything like that. It won't hack into your privacy or anything. It's designed exclusively for the SportDiver by SeaLife. And the camera is $299 retail in the US. As I said, iPhone 7 through the 12 and does fit the Pro Max sizes.
Okay, so those are the larger, the iPhone 12
the
size.
Pro Max size is the largest size, and the iPhone 12 Pro Max is the largest iPhone out of the entire range that fits into this housing. So let me go on. I wanted to show the Micro 3.0. It's our point and shoot camera. It's permanently sealed, so there's no opening for a housing or anything. Just these simple 3-button controls with the shutter button. We added a new high-res display and the ability to shoot 4K video, 4K 30 video. The still image sensor is a 16 megapixel Sony sensor, so it shoots very, very nice high-res images. It also has some more manual controls and has some further underwater scene modes. There are 5 scene modes in total, and 4 for underwater and 1 for topsides. And you can either use the camera on full auto, or you can go out there and make some of your own manual adjustments. We started to ship this camera in May, and it's been very successful for us. It's been very reliable in terms of performance. There's also been no issues uploading and sharing files or anything like that. It also has an app called the Micro 3 Plus app, available at the App Store or at the Play Store. And extracting videos or images is very, very easy. Of course, you can also do that with a USB cable through the charging port right here at the base of the camera. There's no strobe firing mechanism, nor is there any strobe on board. So it will work exclusively with LED lights or static underwater lights, which we've been able to do successfully. I don't have a light here, but we manufacture a number of lights that allow the user to switch from a red pilot type of light to a full-on high color rendered video light that they can switch on and off in a second, assuming they're in darkness. In daylight, it's much easier to get around, of course, and you just simply add that light where you need it. We offer lights anywhere from video lights anywhere from 1,000 lumens on up through 5,000 lumens with a very nice color rendering.
Do you offer any red filters or any filters for that camera?
Well, the filters in this case are built in. So what we do is we have, and I'll show you real quick and bring it up to the camera. We have several underwater scenes you simply set up, and then you make the decision to shoot underwater. And you have 3 settings: dive, snorkel, or external light. And each time, let's do an extreme setting, we'll go dive without any light, and you could see that the color and the color performance is pushed much further into the red area. With external light, the color effect is much less. But so we use a firmware filter system. Ultimately, the best performance is going to come from good use of lights. One thing I didn't say about this is, since it's a fully sealed camera, we only make this model in 1 storage size now, which we feel is adequate for just about any dive trip. So it's a 64 gig hard drive inside this camera. That's thousands and thousands of full-size stills and hundreds of videos. So there's no problem in even getting close to filling this to capacity. We have several variants available in that one also in terms of a camera and light kits. So the base camera alone is $599. Similar in Europe and in Canada and other countries. We offer a camera and 3,000 lumen light kit for $999. And for $1,299, you get the camera and dual 2,500 lumen lights, dual 2,500 lumen Sea Dragons. And that would be the top of the line with the most complete lighting coverage. For the Micro, we introduced a tether system for our smaller lights. We noticed it was one of the #1 add-on items to this camera and to the small dive lights that we sell. Not sure if your viewers understand that we also make a full range of primary and secondary dive lights. The Sea Dragon 900 and 1300 are extremely popular right now, and these gear keepers and retractors are very popular with them. So we're going to start selling our own 32-inch gear keeper. Should be in stock by December 1st. Most people that are using a camera on a tray would not use a gear keeper.
Right.
This is more for the person that simply wants to have the camera attached to their BC, and they can easily take it off and shoot that quick shot. They're not looking to win the photo contest. And most users will use these with a light, just so that you can quickly grab your light and check something out, let's say under a rock or crevice or so. But the user that uses the camera on a tray with a light usually wouldn't use a retractor.
Yeah,
it's too big of a, and it's also too small for a housing like this for the SportDiver.
Thanks, guys, for watching this video and spending the time to talk about SeaLife products with us. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and ask us at Blue Water Photo if you have any questions. We're always here to help, and we'll get you set up. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Take care.
You too.